Have you ever felt like the world around you is a giant mirror? That everything you see and experience is somehow connected to what's going on inside you? Well, you're not alone. This idea isn't just some wild theory. It's a powerful principle that can change your life in ways you never thought possible. Today, we're diving deep into the art of manifestation and how you can speak to the universe with confidence. Now you might be thinking, speak to the universe? That sounds a bit out there. But stick with me, because this isn't about magic spells or secret rituals. It's about understanding how your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs shape the world around you. It's like having a superpower that you didn't even know you had. Here's the thing. If you don't learn how to communicate with the universe effectively, you might be missing out on some amazing opportunities in life. It's like having a phone, but not knowing how to make calls. You've got this incredible tool at your fingertips, but if you don't know how to use it, it's not going to do you much good. But don't worry. That's exactly why we're here today. I'm going to walk you through the ins and outs of manifestation step by step. By the time we're done, you'll have a whole new understanding of how to create the life you've always dreamed of. Think about it. What if you could wake up every day feeling excited about your life? What if you could attract amazing relationships, fulfilling work, and incredible experiences just by changing the way you think and speak to the universe? That's the power of manifestation, and it's something that anyone can learn. The thing is, most people go through life feeling like things just happen to them. They feel powerless, like they're at the mercy of fate or luck. But what if I told you that you have more control than you ever realized? That's what mastering the art of manifestation is all about. It's about taking the reins of your life and steering it in the direction you want to go. Now, I know this might sound too good to be true. You might be thinking, if it's that easy, why isn't everyone doing it? Well, here's the catch. It's simple, but it's not always easy. It takes practice, patience, and a willingness to look at yourself and your beliefs in a whole new way. But trust me, the rewards are worth it. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is manifestation? In simple terms, manifestation is the process of bringing something from your inner world, your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, into your outer world, your physical reality. It's like turning your dreams into real, tangible experiences. Imagine you have a thought in your head, like a blueprint for something you want in your life. Maybe it's a new job, a loving relationship, or a beautiful home. Manifestation is the process of taking that blueprint and building it in the real world. It's like being an architect and a builder all rolled into one. Now, this doesn't mean that you just think about something and poof, it appears out of thin air. Manifestation is more like planting a seed. You plant the seed, your thought or desire, in your mind. You nurture it with positive energy and belief, and over time, it grows into reality. The key to understanding manifestation is realizing that everything in our physical world started as a thought or an idea. The chair you're sitting on, the device you're reading this on, even the clothes you're wearing, they all began as concepts in someone's mind before they became real objects. In the same way, the experiences and circumstances of your life can start as ideas in your mind before they become your reality. But here's where it gets really interesting. Manifestation isn't just about the big, obvious things. It's happening all the time, in every aspect of your life. Your beliefs about yourself, about other people, about the world, they're all constantly being reflected back to you in your experiences. For example, if you believe that people are generally kind and helpful, you're more likely to encounter kind and helpful people in your daily life. It's not that you're magically creating nice people out of thin air. Instead, you're more open to noticing and attracting kindness, and you're more likely to act in ways that bring out the best in others. On the flip side, if you believe that the world is a harsh and unfriendly place, you might find yourself constantly running into difficult situations and unfriendly people. Again, it's not that you're creating these negative experiences out of nothing. Rather, your belief is shaping how you perceive and interact with the world, which in turn affects the experiences you have. This is why understanding manifestation is so crucial. It's not just about getting the things you want, it's about realizing the incredible power you have to shape your entire life experience. When you master the art of manifestation, you're not just changing what you have, you're changing who you are and how you experience the world. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but how do I actually do it? How do I start manifesting the things I want in my life? Don't worry, we're going to get into all of that. But first, it's important to understand the fundamental principle that makes manifestation possible. The idea that the universe is like a mirror, reflecting back to us what we put out. Imagine standing in front of a giant mirror. When you smile, the mirror smiles back. When you frown, the mirror frowns back. Now imagine that this mirror isn't just reflecting your physical appearance, but your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs as well. That's essentially how the universe works when it comes to manifestation. This mirror principle is at the heart of why manifestation works. Whatever energy you put out into the universe through your thoughts, words, and actions, the universe reflects back to you in the form of experiences and circumstances. It's like the universe is constantly saying, "Your wish is my command." Now, this doesn't mean that every single thought you have instantly becomes reality. If that were the case, we'd all be in trouble every time we had a worried or negative thought. Instead, it's more about the overall energy and beliefs you're consistently putting out there. Think of it like this: your dominant thoughts and beliefs are like radio signals that you're constantly broadcasting to the universe. The universe, like a radio receiver, picks up on these signals and starts to align your experiences to match them. If you're consistently broadcasting thoughts of lack and limitation, the universe will reflect back experiences that reinforce those beliefs. But if you're broadcasting thoughts of abundance and possibility, the universe will start to reflect back experiences that match that energy. This is why people often say that manifestation is all about vibration or energy. It's not just about what you think on a surface level, but about the deeper feelings and beliefs that are driving those thoughts. The universe doesn't just respond to your words, it responds to the energy behind those words. For example, let's say you want to manifest more money in your life. You might say affirmations like, "I am wealthy," or "money flows easily to me." But if deep down you have beliefs like money is hard to come by, or rich people are greedy, those underlying beliefs are going to be the strongest signal that the universe picks up on. This is why working on your beliefs and mindset is such a crucial part of manifestation. It's not just about thinking positive thoughts, it's about really examining and shifting your core beliefs about yourself and the world. But here's the really exciting part. Once you understand this mirror principle, you can start to use it to your advantage. Instead of just reacting to whatever the universe reflects back to you, you can consciously choose what you want to see reflected. It's like having the power to change the image in the mirror just by changing your own expression. Want to see more love in your life? Start by cultivating more love within yourself. Want to experience more abundance? Start by recognizing and appreciating the abundance that's already present in your life. This mirror principle also explains why gratitude is such a powerful tool in manifestation. When you express gratitude for what you have, you're essentially telling the universe, "More of this, please." You're focusing your energy on abundance rather than lack, and the universe responds by reflecting back more things for you to be grateful for. Understanding the universe as a mirror can be incredibly empowering. It means that you're not at the mercy of external circumstances. You have the power to shape your reality by shaping your inner world. It's like having a direct line to the universe where you can place your order for the life you want to experience. But it's also a big responsibility. It means that we need to be mindful of what we're putting out there. If we're constantly focusing on what's wrong in our lives, complaining about our circumstances, or harboring negative beliefs about ourselves and others, that's exactly what the universe is going to reflect back to us. This doesn't mean we need to be positive all the time. That's not realistic or even healthy. It's okay to have negative thoughts or feelings. The key is to be aware of them, process them in a healthy way, and then consciously choose where you want to focus your energy. Think of it like tending a garden. Your mind is the soil, and your thoughts and beliefs are the seeds. You can't control every single seed that falls into the soil. Sometimes weeds, negative thoughts, will pop up. But you can choose which plants you want to water and nurture, and which ones you want to pull out. By understanding the mirror principle, you can start to see every experience in your life as feedback from the universe. If you don't like what you see reflected back to you, you have the power to change it by changing what you're putting out there. This brings us to an important point. Manifestation isn't about controlling the outside world, it's about mastering your inner world. You can't control every single thing that happens to you, but you can control how you respond to it and what meaning you give it. And by doing so, you change the energy you're putting out, which in turn changes what the universe reflects back to you. Now that we understand how the universe acts like a mirror, reflecting our inner world back to us, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools we have for shaping that reflection: positive thinking. Positive thinking isn't just about putting on a happy face and pretending everything is great when it's not. It's about cultivating a mindset that focuses on possibilities rather than limitations, on solutions rather than problems, and on what you want rather than what you don't want. Think of your mind like a garden. Every thought you have is like a seed you're planting. Positive thoughts are like seeds for beautiful flowers and nourishing fruits. Negative thoughts are like seeds for weeds. Both will grow if you water them, but which would you rather have filling your garden? When you choose to focus on positive thoughts, you're essentially planting seeds of good things in your mind. And just like in a real garden, if you tend to these positive thoughts, if you water them with attention and belief, they'll grow into something wonderful in your life. This doesn't mean you ignore problems or pretend that negative things don't exist. Instead, it's about choosing where to focus your energy. When faced with a challenge, instead of dwelling on how difficult or unfair it is, you can choose to focus on what you can learn from it or how you can overcome it. For example, let's say you're trying to manifest a new job. If you constantly think, "I'll never find a good job," or "no one will want to hire me," you're planting seeds of doubt and failure. The universe, remember, will reflect this back to you, potentially in the form of rejected applications or unfulfilling job prospects. But if you shift your thinking to something like, "I have valuable skills to offer," or "the right opportunity is out there for me," you're planting seeds of confidence and possibility. This positive energy not only makes you feel better, but it also opens you up to noticing opportunities you might have missed before. Plus, this confidence will shine through in your applications and interviews, making you a more attractive candidate. Now, you might be thinking, but what if I try to think positively and things still don't work out? This is where many people get tripped up in their manifestation journey. They try positive thinking for a little while, don't see immediate results, and give up. But here's the thing. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring reality or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the good, even when things are challenging. It's about maintaining hope and looking for opportunities, even when things don't go as planned. Let's go back to our job search example. Maybe you've been thinking positively, but you still haven't landed your dream job. Instead of seeing this as a failure of positive thinking, you can choose to see it as part of the journey. Maybe you're learning valuable interview skills. Maybe you're getting clearer on what you really want in a job. Maybe you're being prepared for an even better opportunity that's just around the corner. This is where the real power of positive thinking comes in. It's not just about attracting good things, it's about maintaining a positive outlook even when faced with challenges. This resilience is what allows you to keep going, to keep believing, and to stay open to the opportunities that the universe is trying to bring your way. Remember, the universe is always responding to your dominant thoughts and feelings. If you can maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of setbacks, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. You're saying, I believe in good things. I believe in possibilities. I believe in myself. And the universe will respond in kind. But positive thinking isn't just about big goals or major life changes. It's also about the small, everyday moments. It's about choosing to see the good in your daily life, to appreciate the little things, to find joy in the present moment. When you cultivate this habit of positive thinking in your everyday life, you're constantly sending out positive energy to the universe. You're creating a positive feedback loop where good thoughts lead to good experiences, which in turn reinforce your positive thoughts. For example, if you start your day by thinking, today is going to be a great day, you're more likely to notice the good things that happen. Maybe someone smiles at you, or you enjoy a delicious cup of coffee, or you have a productive meeting at work. By noticing and appreciating these positive experiences, you reinforce your belief that good things happen to you, which in turn attracts more positive experiences. This is the essence of how positive thinking fuels manifestation. It's not just about thinking happy thoughts and waiting for good things to magically appear. It's about shifting your entire perspective, your way of interacting with the world. When you do this consistently, you start to see changes not just in your external circumstances, but in how you feel about yourself and your life. Positive thinking also helps you stay aligned with your goals and desires. When you're focused on the positive, you're more likely to take actions that move you towards what you want. You're more likely to seize opportunities, to persevere in the face of challenges, and to believe in your ability to achieve your dreams. But here's an important point. Positive thinking isn't about suppressing negative emotions or pretending that everything is perfect all the time. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or frustrated sometimes. These emotions are a natural part of the human experience. The key is not to dwell in these negative states, but to acknowledge them, process them in a healthy way, and then consciously choose to shift back to a more positive state. In fact, being able to navigate through negative emotions while maintaining an overall positive outlook is a crucial skill in manifestation. It shows the universe that you're resilient, that you can find the silver lining even in difficult situations. This kind of emotional maturity and positivity is incredibly attractive to the universe. As you practice positive thinking, you might find that it becomes easier over time. Like any skill, it gets stronger with practice. You might start to notice that you naturally gravitate towards positive thoughts, that you're quicker to find the good in situations, and that you feel more optimistic about your life in general. This shift in your overall energy and outlook is what really starts to accelerate your manifestation process. As you become more consistently positive, you're sending out a clearer, stronger signal to the universe about what you want to experience in your life. Remember, the universe is always listening, always responding to the energy you're putting out. By cultivating positive thinking, you're essentially tuning your personal radio frequency to a channel of positivity, abundance, and possibility. And when you do that consistently, that's exactly what the universe will reflect back to you. Now that we've explored the power of positive thinking, let's dive into how you can actually communicate with the universe. Speaking to the universe might sound like a big task, but it's actually something you're doing all the time, whether you realize it or not. Every thought, word, and action is a form of communication with the universe. The key is learning how to do it consciously and effectively. First, let's talk about clarity. When you're speaking to the universe, it's important to be clear about what you want. Vague wishes like, "I want to be happy" or "I want more money" don't give the universe much to work with. Instead, try to be as specific as possible. What does happiness look like to you? What would you do with more money? The more detailed you can be, the easier it is for the universe to understand and respond to your desires. For example, instead of just saying, "I want a better job," you might say, "I want a job where I can use my creative skills, work with a supportive team, and earn enough to comfortably support my family and save for the future." This gives the universe a much clearer picture of what you're looking for. But it's not just about the words you use. Your emotions and beliefs play a huge role in how effectively you communicate with the universe. When you speak your desires, really feel them. Imagine how you'll feel when you achieve what you're asking for. This emotional energy is like fuel for your manifestation. Another important aspect of speaking to the universe is belief. When you make a request, do you truly believe it's possible? If there's a part of you that doubts or thinks, "This will never happen," the universe picks up on that too. It's like sending a mixed message. To communicate effectively, you need to align your thoughts, words, and beliefs. This doesn't mean you have to be 100% certain all the time. It's okay to have doubts, but when you're consciously speaking to the universe, try to tap into a place of belief and possibility. Even if you can't fully believe in the outcome yet, you can believe in the possibility of it. One powerful way to speak to the universe is through affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself regularly. For example, if you're trying to manifest better health, you might use an affirmation like, "I am healthy, strong, and full of energy." The key with affirmations is to say them with feeling, as if they're already true. But speaking to the universe isn't just about asking for things, it's also about expressing gratitude. When you appreciate what you already have, you're telling the universe, "More of this, please." Gratitude puts you in a positive, receptive state that aligns you with more good things. Remember, speaking to the universe isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing conversation. You're constantly sending messages through your thoughts, words, and actions. The more you can align these with what you want to manifest, the clearer your communication becomes. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in your manifestation toolkit: gratitude. Gratitude isn't just about being polite or having good manners. It's a transformative practice that can significantly boost your manifestation efforts. When you express gratitude, you're focusing on the abundance that's already present in your life. This might seem counterintuitive if you're trying to manifest something new. After all, isn't the whole point to get something you don't have yet? But here's the thing. Gratitude puts you in a state of abundance rather than lack. And when you're in that abundant state, you become a magnet for more good things. Think about it this way. If you're always focusing on what you don't have, you're essentially telling the universe, I don't have enough. And guess what? The universe says, your wish is my command, and reflects back more experiences of not having enough. But when you focus on appreciating what you do have, you're telling the universe, I have so much to be thankful for, and the universe responds by giving you more reasons to be grateful. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring the challenges in your life or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the good even when things are tough. It's about finding the silver lining, the lesson, or the opportunity in every situation. For example, let's say you're trying to manifest a new job. Instead of just focusing on the fact that you don't have your dream job yet, you could express gratitude for the skills you've gained in your current job, for the opportunity to clarify what you really want in a career, or even for the free time you have to job search if you're currently unemployed. Gratitude also helps to shift your overall energy and vibration. When you're truly grateful, it's hard to feel negative emotions like anger, resentment, or fear at the same time. This positive energy makes you more aligned with the good things you want to attract. One powerful way to practice gratitude is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. It could be as simple as a delicious cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or a beautiful sunset. The key is to really feel the gratitude as you write. Another way to incorporate gratitude into your manifestation practice is to express thanks in advance for the things you're trying to manifest. This might feel a bit strange at first, but it's a powerful way to align yourself with the reality you're creating. For example, if you're manifesting a new home, you might say, "Thank you, universe, for my beautiful new home. I'm so grateful for the comfort and joy it brings me." Remember, gratitude isn't just about the big things in life, it's about appreciating the small, everyday moments too. The more you practice gratitude, the more natural it becomes. You'll start to notice more and more things to be grateful for, creating a beautiful cycle of appreciation and abundance. When it comes to manifestation, patience and trust are absolutely crucial. These two qualities often go hand in hand, and they can make all the difference in your manifestation journey. Let's start with patience. In our fast-paced world, we're used to getting things instantly. We can order something online and have it delivered the next day, or download a movie and watch it immediately. But manifestation doesn't always work that way. Sometimes, what we're trying to manifest takes time to come into our lives. This is where many people get frustrated and give up on their manifestation practice. They try visualizing what they want for a week or two, and when it doesn't immediately appear, they decide it doesn't work. But manifestation is more like planting a seed than placing an online order. You plant the seed, your desire, you water it with positive thoughts and aligned actions. But you can't force it to grow faster. It will sprout and bloom in its own time. This doesn't mean you should just sit back and wait for things to happen. You still need to take inspired action towards your goals. But it does mean that you need to be patient and trust in the process. Trust that the universe has heard your request and is working on bringing it to you in the best possible way. Often, when we're manifesting something big, the universe needs to rearrange quite a few things to make it happen. You might need to learn certain lessons, meet certain people, or go through certain experiences before you're ready to receive what you're asking for. This is why trust is so important. Trust means believing that the universe has your best interest at heart, even when things aren't going the way you expected. It means having faith that everything is working out for your highest good, even if you can't see how right now. For example, let's say you're trying to manifest your dream job. You might go on several interviews that don't pan out, or face rejections from companies you thought were perfect. It's easy to get discouraged in these moments, but if you can maintain your patience and trust, you might find that these experiences were actually preparing you for an even better opportunity that you couldn't have imagined. Patience and trust also help you stay in a positive, receptive state. When you're impatient or doubting, you're actually pushing away the very thing you're trying to attract. You're sending out an energy of lack and frustration which isn't aligned with what you want to manifest. On the other hand, when you're patient and trusting, you're in a state of calm expectation. You know that good things are coming, even if you can't see them yet. This positive expectation is much more aligned with receiving what you want. One way to cultivate patience and trust is to focus on the present moment. Instead of constantly wondering when your desire will manifest, try to appreciate where you are right now. Find joy in your current circumstances. This not only makes the waiting period more enjoyable, but it also puts you in a more positive, abundant mindset that's more conducive to manifesting. Another helpful practice is to look for signs that your manifestation is on its way. These could be small synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, or even challenges that are helping you grow. When you notice these signs, it can help reinforce your trust in the process and give you the patience to keep going. Remember, manifestation isn't just about getting what you want. It's about becoming the person who is aligned with what you want. Sometimes the journey of becoming that person takes time. But if you can be patient and trust in the process, you'll find that the journey itself can be just as rewarding as reaching the destination. Patience and trust also allow you to be open to possibilities you might not have considered. Sometimes, the universe has an even better plan than what we originally asked for. But if we're too fixated on our specific vision, we might miss these amazing opportunities. By being patient and trusting, we remain open and receptive to all the wonderful ways our desires might manifest. It's also important to remember that patience doesn't mean inaction. While you're waiting for your manifestation to appear, keep taking inspired action towards your goals. Keep working on yourself, keep improving your skills, keep putting yourself out there. The combination of inner work, maintaining patience and trust, and outer work, taking action, is what really accelerates the manifestation process. Finally, be patient and trusting with yourself. Manifestation is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice to master. You might not get it perfect right away, and that's okay. Trust that you're learning and growing with each experience. Be patient with your own progress and trust that you're exactly where you need to be on your manifestation journey. While manifesting is often associated with thoughts and beliefs, it's crucial to understand that action plays a vital role in bringing your desires into reality. This is where the concept of inspired action comes into play. Inspired action is different from just busy work or forcing things to happen. It's about taking steps that feel right, that come from a place of alignment with your goals and intuition. Inspired action often feels effortless and exciting. It's those moments when you feel a sudden urge to call someone, apply for a job, or start a new project. These impulses are often the universe guiding you towards your manifestation. The key is to listen to these nudges and act on them, even if they don't always make logical sense at the time. For example, let's say you're trying to manifest a new career in art. Inspired action might look like signing up for an art class that catches your eye, reaching out to a local gallery owner, or starting an Instagram account to showcase your work. These actions align with your goal and feel good to do rather than feeling forced or overwhelming. It's important to note that inspired action doesn't always mean taking big, dramatic steps. Sometimes it's small, seemingly insignificant actions that end up making a big difference. Maybe you feel inspired to rearrange your workspace, which then boosts your creativity and leads to new opportunities. Or perhaps you feel drawn to a particular book, which ends up providing key insights for your journey. The trick is to stay open and receptive to these inspirations. Often, our logical mind wants to plan everything out and know exactly how things will unfold. But manifestation often works in mysterious ways. By following your intuition and taking inspired action, you're allowing the universe to guide you along paths you might not have considered. At the same time, it's important to maintain a balance. Taking inspired action doesn't mean you should sit around waiting for a lightning bolt of inspiration before doing anything. It's about combining your own efforts with trust in the universe. Keep moving forward towards your goals, but stay flexible and open to unexpected opportunities or directions. Remember, the universe can only work with what you give it. If you're trying to manifest a new job but never update your resume or apply for positions, you're not giving the universe much to work with. Your actions are like a signal to the universe that you're serious about your desires and ready to receive them. Taking inspired action also helps to keep you in a positive, proactive state. When you're actively working towards your goals, you feel more empowered and optimistic. This positive energy further amplifies your manifestation efforts, creating a powerful cycle of action and attraction. Lastly, don't forget to enjoy the process of taking inspired action. It's not just about reaching the end goal, but about the journey of growth and discovery along the way. Each action you take is an opportunity to learn, to connect with others, and to get closer to the person you want to become. Visualization is a powerful tool in the manifestation process. It's the act of creating a clear, detailed mental image of what you want to manifest. When you visualize, you're essentially giving your subconscious mind a blueprint of what to create in your reality. The reason visualization works so well is that our brains don't always distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. When you visualize something in great detail, your brain starts to believe it's real. This belief then influences your actions and attitudes, aligning you more closely with your desired outcome. To practice visualization effectively, start by finding a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and begin to imagine your desired outcome as if it's already happened. Use all your senses to make the visualization as vivid as possible. What do you see? What do you hear? What can you feel, smell, or taste? For instance, if you're visualizing living in your dream home, imagine yourself walking through the front door. What does the entryway look like? How does the floor feel beneath your feet? Can you smell freshly brewed coffee from the kitchen? The more details you can include, the more powerful the visualization becomes. It's also important to include emotions in your visualization. How does it feel to have achieved this goal? Are you excited, peaceful, proud? Really allow yourself to experience these positive emotions as you visualize. This emotional component is crucial because it's the feeling of already having what you want that really accelerates the manifestation process. Consistency is key when it comes to visualization. Try to practice your visualization daily, even if it's just for a few minutes. Over time, this regular practice will strengthen your belief in your ability to achieve your goals and keep you focused on what you want to manifest. Remember, visualization isn't about escaping reality or daydreaming. It's a tool to help you clarify your goals, strengthen your belief, and align your energy with what you want to create. Use it in conjunction with inspired action for the best results. Even with the best intentions and practices, you're likely to encounter obstacles and doubts on your manifestation journey. This is completely normal, and doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. In fact, facing and overcoming these challenges is often an important part of the process. One common obstacle is impatience. As we discussed earlier, manifestation doesn't always happen overnight. When you don't see immediate results, it's easy to start doubting whether it's working at all. In these moments, it's important to remind yourself that timing is not always in your control. Trust that things are unfolding as they should, even if you can't see the full picture yet. Another obstacle is conflicting beliefs. You might consciously want to manifest something, but have subconscious beliefs that contradict this desire. For example, you might want to manifest financial abundance, but have a deep-seated belief that money is the root of all evil. These conflicting beliefs can create resistance in your manifestation process. To overcome this, it's important to do some inner work. Examine your beliefs about what you're trying to manifest. Where did these beliefs come from? Are they serving you? If not, how can you start to shift them? This might involve techniques like affirmations, journaling, or even working with a therapist or coach to address deeper issues. Doubt is another common challenge. It's natural to have moments of doubt, especially when things aren't going as planned. The key is not to let these doubts take over. When you notice doubtful thoughts creeping in, acknowledge them, but don't give them power. Instead, gently redirect your focus back to your vision and your belief in the possibility of achieving it. Remember, obstacles and doubts are often opportunities for growth. They can help you clarify what you really want and strengthen your resolve. Each time you overcome a challenge, you're building your manifestation muscles and becoming more aligned with your desires. It can also be helpful to view obstacles as detours rather than roadblocks. Maybe that job you didn't get wasn't a failure, but a redirection towards an even better opportunity. Maybe that relationship that didn't work out was preparing you for a more fulfilling one. Lastly, don't be afraid to ask for help when you're facing obstacles. This could be support from friends and family, guidance from a mentor, or even asking the universe for signs and guidance. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Mastering the art of manifestation and learning to speak to the universe with confidence is a journey, not a destination. It's about developing a new way of thinking, feeling, and interacting with the world around you. As you practice these principles, from understanding the mirror principle and the power of positive thinking to expressing gratitude, taking inspired action, and overcoming obstacles, you'll find that you're not just changing your external circumstances, but transforming yourself from the inside out. Remember, the universe is always listening, always responding to the energy you put out. By aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with what you want to create, you're sending a clear, powerful message to the universe about what you want to experience in your life. But perhaps the most beautiful part of this journey is the person you become along the way. As you practice these principles, you'll likely find yourself becoming more positive, more grateful, more trusting, and more empowered. You'll develop a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. So, as you move forward on your manifestation journey, be patient with yourself. Celebrate your successes, learn from your challenges, and always keep your heart and mind open to the infinite possibilities that surround you. Trust in the process, believe in yourself, and know that you have the power to create a life you love. The universe is waiting to co-create with you. Are you ready to speak your dreams into existence? The conversation starts now, with every thought you think, every word you speak, and every action you take. Your magnificent future is calling. It's time to answer.